So when I saw the news, I was like, no, I have to be sure. When I now confirmed it was actually true, I wanted to know, marriage ọjọ́ mélòó, ọmọ kékèké làwọn ọmọ yìí kẹ́, kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀, you know. And of course, marriage can break up, don't get me wrong. Marriage ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ti break up, marriage ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì ń break up, marriage oṣù kan break up. But you want to wonder and be like, báwo ló ṣe jẹ́, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, you know. And when I saw the news, what she wrote, she said, I, DJ Kulet, I'm publicly disassociating myself from my ex-husband, Ois Emmanuel, also known as Benjamin, due to his egregious and reprehensible actions. Despite overwhelming evidence, including chats, photos, videos, and voice notes of his infidelity, he has refused to change his ways. You know. So the one that actually caught my attention was where she said the final straw was the shocking discovery of his prolonged sexual abuse of a 13-year-old minor, which occurred under my roof for 6 months. Mind you, it doesn't mean that she knew all along for the past 6 months. She said it has been happening for the past 6 months. We don't know when she got to know about it. So nobody should hold her accountable for what the guy did. Because I saw some women, some people saying she know the guy was like that, blah, 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 blah. We don't know at the point she got to know who that guy is, what he was doing, okay? And, you know, I just put up an update that how can you know the person you are getting married to? How do you test them? Because I've heard some people say maybe she doesn't know who she was getting married to. She doesn't know who he is. One thing I know is that when you meet somebody, you can never get to know who they are until you are really deep together. It's so unfortunate, you know. So she said the final straw that broke the camel's, the shocking discovery of his prolonged blah, 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 blah. And she said, forgiving him after he shifted the blame for his related to external influences. So probably when she caught him, the guy said, ojú ayé, ayé ló ń ṣe òun. The way the people blame devil for what they, I don't even know the devil, where they see that devil. I don't know where they see the devil. When some people do something, they will say it is devil. So I excused him at a point. And nobody should still blame her. Even though it was wrong for her to excuse him. But Tiko Bashewa, then we can throw blames. But at that point, when she got to know, okay, Clarita, when she got to know, she will still be in shock, number one. How to handle it, number two. Am I going to am I going to lose this marriage? Number three, there will be so many emotions that will be running through her brain on what she has to do, what she wants to do, how should she go about it, should she talk out, should she speak out, so many things. Don't mama run through mind there. Sherry tin kon ba ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn, lèyàn lè sọ pé báyìí lòun ṣe máa handle ẹ̀. It's such situation, so many mixed emotions, mixed feelings, you know, this is somebody she loved. This is somebody she's married to. So kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa easy fún láti sáré sọ wípé let me do this. So she said the guy was shifting the blame to external influence. And maybe at that point, she was thinking, bóyá kan tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀ or kan ti àdúrà bọ̀, let us pray. You know, in our country, when something happens, it is quick for people to say, it is devil. Èṣù ló fà, ayé ló ń ṣe mí, kíní kan ló ṣẹlẹ̀. And the next thing is, we start having sympathy and empathy, and at the same time, sentiment about the situation. Prayer ló need. He needs prayer. Continue to pray for him. Probably she must have told some elderly people too. Tí wọ́n máa ní àdúrà lọ́rọ̀ ẹ ní ojú lásán kọ́ leléyìí. Àbá. Sherry, we excuse rubbish and nonsense in our part of the world. And that is why ìwà burúkú will continue in our society. So she said she forgave when she got to know. But we don't know the action that she took immediately she got to know. So I will still excuse that too. So she went further. She said further investigation, including a video confession on December 28th, which is just 2 days ago, revealed that he has also molested his 20-year-old cousin, Inye Omo family, including resulting in her contracting infection as well as her friend. She went for that. She said his predatory behavior predominantly targets minors, and he continued to engage in infidelity with multiple women. So now it means that the guy's case is not about infidelity per se. If he can be doing with elderly, matured women, Inye Oto, he has a wife at home, Inye Oto, he will still now go for minors. So definitely the guy is not normal. The guy is SICK. Bumioye, thank you. Bobo ye normal. Oni àrùn ọpọlọ. She went further. She said, I have treated infections 3 times. As a victim myself, I feel compelled to expose individuals like him to protect others. I urge everyone to be vigilant and hold perpetrators accountable for their actions. There was a place she said she has been a victim to. Okay, as a victim myself. So that means she herself, like I was discussing with somebody today concerning this issue. I said average 10 out of every Nigerian minor, either you believe it or not, 10 out of every Nigerian minor child, especially girls, 9 out of every 10 is being abused by close family members. 9 out of 10 Nigerian minor female children are being abused. Not today, not yesterday, not last year. It's been on since forever. In some of these cases, it is the family that will still say, Ejeka cover. They will cover it up. Emma Buruk, don't spoil family name. Some, it is their family, their daddy's brother. Some, it is even their father, gone. Like the case I brought sometimes ago, that Barrister Olumide. Please kindly follow Barrister Olumide on YouTube. He's going to be exposing a lot of these things. There are a lot of cases like that he has been handling. They just sent a man, the father of 3 girls, send him to where he belonged. After this man has molested the daughter of the wife, the stepdaughter. This man molested the daughter, the stepdaughter, until this girl pied herself. After the girl pied herself, the mother carried on like nothing happened. Until the man started sleeping with his own children too. 3 girls. That was when she screamed out. For this kind of people, believe it or not, they are the reason why so many women. Somebody said 9 over 10 is too much. What is the job of the police? I don't know if you are a Nigerian or you are not. If you are not a Nigerian, some of these cases, when they report them to the police, sometimes they settle out of court. Police will not pursue the case. That is what is going on. But we want to say kudos to Lagos State government. Lagos State government in Nigeria is really trying as a state when it comes to things like this. You cannot escape it now. In those days, that is how it used to be. Secondly, most of these victims don't go reporting to police. The family will cover it up because it's either the victim is going to be stigmatized. This victim will be stigmatized, just like even with what is going on now. I have seen women blaming DJ Kulet. I have seen women that should know better putting blames on her. I have seen men blaming her. I have seen a lot of comments. Instead of them to encourage somebody like that, they are already throwing her under the bus. Some are even saying, why did she speak out? That she shouldn't have spoken out. She should have just gone and divorced the guy, JJ, and everybody go on their way. I said, no, where you tried. She should just divorce him, JJ, and he goes to the next victim again, and he continues with what he has been doing. Only God knows how many years this guy has been doing what he's been doing. Only God knows how many minor he has done it for, and he will have taken them for abortion. Today, a lot of women that are childless are as a result of probably being abused as a young girl, and somebody will go and do abortion for them that will destroy their womb. Take it or leave it. People that are not supposed to sleep with them. So this lady spoke out. I was seeing women say, why did she speak out? Why did she expose the man? She's only disgracing herself. How is she disgracing herself? If she doesn't speak out now, you are still the one that will blame her. Now she spoke out. You are saying, why did she expose the man? How is she disgracing herself? As far as I'm concerned, she's a hero. So you will have preferred she cover it up because she wants to have marriage. And you think she will be happy in that kind of marriage. You think she will be happy. So she should have waited until she start delivering children too. Because anybody that can do that will eventually sleep with their own children too. Any man that can sleep with minor will sleep with their own children too. Now, when she posted that thing, I think people were now bombarding her. The kind of comments she was seeing, she deleted that video. I mean, that post. I think when they were now bombarding her, they said she was lying. She now brought a video evidence. And I'm going to let you hear it. For some of you that have not seen it, you will hear what transpired in that video. The guy was there with them. One of the victims was there. And the mother of the victim was there. Come and see how mothers are the real enablers. How mothers that are supposed to be the protector of their children are the one exposing their children to danger. Oh, it's true, of course. It's true. Let me put it in speaker so you can hear.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected.
I'm a 13 years. Excuse me, which church? Wait, which church? 13 years.
Do me a favor. It's bad change for me.
You don't know what it is. Wait. Mommy, that's you see do. But she laubo. She be show you lele. She be call me. Mommy, Mommy favor. Mommy favor to ye ko digaju. Why are you talking like this as a mother? And you more less on my years as a mother. You are saying that what fish. Oh no less on your need because she share less on what fish is show 20 girls. Mommy favor, you see mama 13 years is so. Mommy favor. You say you don't tell me moment. You see more less on my last year. Since the year you kill us for like to my was on my must from my was here you see all of night also pila only come my must son for you. Chat to send the same mommy favor.
Mommy, favor. I was scared. Yeah, you were scared. Oh, you were scared, go jail.
On my medical school rotations, I've seen firsthand how seniors are struggling to keep up with rising costs of everyday essentials in addition to their medications. We're now struggling to keep up. Starting on January.
I will replay that video. That audio you just listened to was DJ Kulet confronting the husband with the victim. Alongside, the mother of the victim was there sitting down. As she was confirming what was happening, the girl was there confirming to DJ Kulet that this is what he has been doing with her every evening with a friend. She explained and told her what he's been doing. It happened in Lagos. So hopefully they pursue it. I don't know much about it. So the mother of the victim was begging DJ Kulet to let go and forget. She said it's not ordinary. And DJ Kulet was telling her that, somebody is doing this to your daughter. You say it's not ordinary. What sort of mother are you? Not only your mother, even where he was working, over 20 minors. That even a 13-year-old that was living with them, he did it to the 13-year-old. People on TikTok is telling me that they are filtering some comments, so be careful. Okay? Come on, blocking me. They are telling me they are filtering some comments, so that means some things have been said. Be careful the words you are using. I mean, that you are writing. Just like that mother. That the first daughter, the husband has been doing the first daughter for a long time. They now took the child away to another place. The girl eventually cried herself. When the man could not see any other person to do again, he picked his first daughter. He started doing that one. He picked second daughter. He started doing. He picked the third. He started doing. I played their voice note for you the day we did the show here. The day we did the show, I played the voice notes where the man was saying, if the wife was a good wife, she should have covered him. That the woman is not a good wife. That a good wife will cover the husband, the father of his children. Kofi baye awon omo je. I always say this thing. Any man or woman who does not have control over this thing, they are finished. As a man, as a woman. And it's so unfortunate that mothers that are supposed to know better are the ones that will encourage this kind of a thing and be saying, like Favor's mommy, Efile ojú ayé ojú lásán kọ́, wọ́n máa fi ń ṣe èèyàn, ta ló fi ṣe? Wọ́n fi ṣe kò lọ bá ìyá tó bí, kó bá ìyá ẹ̀sùn. Wọ́n fi ṣe kò lọ bá ìyá tó bí lọ́mọ, kó lọ bá ìyá ẹ̀sùn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi ṣe ni. Ó mọ̀ pé ẹni tó ìyá òun ni ìyá òun, obìnrin kọ́ ni ìyá ẹ̀. Sorry, there are some things I will not say in English because of community nonsense in one. Kò lọ bá ìyá tó bí, he cannot go to his mother. Na devil abi? I agree say na devil. I agree say na devil do am. Na devil abi? Ejire kujo meta compliment Adegunwa. I agree say na devil. Shebi na the part of the country part of the world where we come from. We don't take responsibility. Everything na devil. And that is why she can say, no be ordinary eye. Somebody has messed up your child's life. And you are there hearing your child narrating how it's going on, what the guy has been doing. Irú ìyá wo ni ìyá Flavor yẹn, ó yẹ kán gbé òun náà, ṣé Flavor ló lóhun jẹ́ àbí Favour? Ó yẹ kán gbé. Ó yẹ kán gbé ìyá yẹn náà. She was sitting right there. Your daughter is narrating how a man. Hey, she poverty ni ká pè léyìí ni, but I know some people who don't have money. They will not tolerate this kind of a thing. So it's not about poverty. Abi, could it be that guy too? They do the poverty, they do the woman too. Hey, Eshfa Shimole, thank you for coordinating on TikTok. Could it be? Ipon she ya yẹn náà. For Favor's mother to say, ayé ló ń ṣe, kò ṣojú lásán. Why is it that is in our own country, in our own part of the world? And I hope Lagos State government will do the needful concerning this case. Because I know they may prevail on that girl not to pursue the case. But I hope Lagos State will step in this case. Ó mà ṣe o. Ẹ tún gbọ́. Ayé ló ń ṣe. Ojú lásán kọ́. Ó mà ṣe o. Sorry. Ẹ tún gbọ́. Ojú lásán kọ́. No be ordinary eye. But it's a big mama. If no be ordinary eye, na im mama is supposed to first carry. Kó kọ́kọ́ nà mọ́lẹ̀. Kó bá ìyá tó bí sùn. That is the only time I will believe wípé èdì ló ń dì. Kó mú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ lóbìnrin. Kó gidi wọn mọ́lẹ̀. Àbúrò ẹ̀ ọmọ ìyá ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ kó gidi wọn. Then I can say yes, èdì ló ń dì. Orí gbogbo àwọn yẹn kò fọwọ́ kàn wọ́n.
Inside car every night.
Inside car every night.
My friend, you will be sucking your breast
with your friend. Shengbo. Shengbo.
Oh, yes, you hear? Oh, it's true or false? It's true. Really? Did you see your wife? Did you see how beautiful, God-fearing, hardworking your wife is? The same way you see, I'm 13 years. London roof for me. I'm 13 years. Eshubo, Akonkini. Excuse me, which church? Wait, which church?
She said it is normal for it to happen like that. That when it happens, is to start looking for solution. Solution that what? Can you see some mothers? How some mothers enable abusers? How some mothers encourage until their children are traumatized for life. Ọmọ tí ò tí tó mọkùnrin. A mother is saying, forget it, let it go. Is one of those things. Oh, Nigeria. I wish it is happening in this kind of country. Both the mother, what is the guy's name again? Giz Abigino Porukwe. Oh, Giz, Abioyis, Abiolis. What is that guy's name again? I wish it is happening in this country. That woman will go. She will enter jail too. Because it is her duty as a parent to protect your child. You failed your daughter in that area by not giving her enough protection. Tọkùnrin fi gbé. Tí wọ́n fi ń bá sùn. Ó tún wá mọ̀, as a mother, you are saying it is one of those things. One of those things. So it is normal for just any man to pick your daughter as a parent. Like she pe boyo ọmọ tó relationship that will say they have relationship together, and it is the consent as adult with that of that child. Well, yeah. Because even as an adult, if your daughter okay, the video they sent to me and tell you, have you seen the video where the innocent girl, Nini and DJ and Obi sitting on bed, gave the girl token money, begging her? That part is unfair. The video was not clear. So it was DJ Kulet and the husband that was sitting on the bed. They sent the video to me. I couldn't make out I saw somebody, two people sitting down, and I saw somebody kneeling down. Then the video went blank. And I couldn't see what was in the video again. I was like, maybe it was a mistake from the person that sent the video to me. Really? Somebody said, I think model days motherhood has lost it. They are concerned with what the child is able to bring home. No, I think this is maybe that could be the case of this one too. But it's been something that has been going on for long. Where some parents will get to know their children were abused and they will say, they will cover it up. I would have loved to see that video again. I saw the video, but I couldn't make up what was going on in that video. Please, if you have the video, can you send it to me can you send it to this my WhatsApp number? +1 240 351 9287. Miori, I didn't see that. Could that be the reason why DJ Kulet deleted her post? Could it be because she was culpable in this case? Wow. Please, if you have the video, can you send it to me on this number? I won't see. +1. I didn't see that. Yiti mori ni mo play. It's on Twitter. I don't have Twitter on this phone. I have Twitter on one of the phone I'm using. So please, I wouldn't mind if you can send it to +1 240. Anybody that has it. 240.
You don't know what it is. Wait.
Somebody said I will play it. Hold on. Can you please send it to me on? Okay, somebody said I don't think Kulex will cover it. Maybe the video is not that. Or another thing I think Kulex might be doing was to get enough evidence. Ole Jebe, go play along. She might be playing along to get enough evidence. Look, there was an audio they sent to me today concerning one couple. In fact, two couples that were having issues. The case is a very, very serious case. But unfortunately, for the men involved in this case, unlike a woman, these men do not have evidence. And they need to fight the case. So the lawyer was asking them, where is your evidence? They said they don't have evidence. Then how do you want to fight the case? Okay, somebody said she hid the camera for proof. Okay, so she might be using it as a bait, to get the man. I want to believe that's what she did. That's what she did. That is what I'm very convinced. That was what she did. If you remember something very similar that I treated 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, the woman was recording the man too. This man did not know. So the woman started the conversation afresh. She recorded the children too, like she was discussing with them. Because you need evidence for this kind of a thing. So I believe that was what she was doing. No, the video cannot implicate her, Bukola. Sam. She needed that video for evidence. Because before people started seeing this video, Kato posted, immediately I posted the first updates. it can implicate her. Talks. Immediately I posted the first video. First update. People already are abusing her. Because the husband cheated. No. She needed that evidence. Emma worry. She can't be implicated. She can't. She needed to do what she did. She needed, because that was exactly very close home to the one the pastor woman did for her husband too. She had to do it because there was no evidence, there was no recording. So then how will they take this man? She had to do what she had to do. So she did what she had to do. She wasn't trying to support what the husband was doing. If she comes out now and say this is what this man has been doing, how many of you will believe her? You will say it's because the man doesn't want to marry her again. Somebody said, why didn't she report to the authority? At what point do you think she should report to the authority? If she goes to the authority and say, this is what my husband is doing, the authority will ask her, where's your evidence? The authority will ask her. You can't just say somebody is doing something like that without having something concrete to hold on to. She did what she did. And I think kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Because mo pe number. Kí ló máa ń ṣe TikTok yìí gan? Number tí mo pe nìyẹn o. Not to sọ pé kíní. Ṣé ti rí nǹkan tí TikTok yẹn fi ń sú mi? No, she can't just report to the authority like that. She can't. If she should go and say my husband is doing so thing, no, they will ask her. Or she goes to a lawyer, I want to divorce my husband. They will say based on why? Based on what? Meshfash, thank you, my sister Eshe. They will ask her for what? And she will say, is this, is that? Where's your evidence? Even the recording she did in the car. Bobo yomo po record ohun. Bobo yomo. So like I was saying, there was this couple, tí wọ́n ní issue presently. The men were being abused. Serious abuse by their wives. And they were asking these men, at least different people, audio they were asking them, what happened? They explained. One of the women was so smart. Ó ti gba ilé lórí ọkùnrin yẹn, ó gba ẹrù lórí ẹ̀. And they were asking the man, where is your evidence that this property belonged to you and the woman? He said, I trusted her for everything. There are so many other things I don't want to put out because the case is ongoing. If she doesn't have evidence, many people will say it's jealousy that makes her want to leave the marriage. Hello, the case of thank you, Busola Bakari. Go and look at the case of something. I wanted to mention something to she did what she had to do. If she doesn't do it, ayé máa twist ẹ̀ mọ́ lọ́wọ́. Ó fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan ni. She wants to be free. She wants to be this. She wants to be that. I have seen people saying, marriage ọjọ́ mélòó. Marriage ọjọ́ mélòó. When did she get married that she's running out of it? Some say, does it mean that she doesn't know the man before she married him? And that was why I put up an update. How long? How do you know the man? How do you know the woman? To fefe? How? Just how? How do you know? You can't fully know people until you marry them. Many will hide. Many will not hide. You will see their character. And of course, I will agree, sometimes we make excuses when we see the signs. Maybe because of love, we will excuse. Nǹkan tó ń pè nífẹ̀ẹ́ nìyẹn. Ìfẹ́ will overlook some things and say, hey, it will change. Because ìfẹ́, ibi tí ìfẹ́ ò bá wà, not really young. Even Dr. Femi, Shebonti File, they have released him, but the case is still on anyway. They've gone to Supreme Court. Let's agree there is a red flag. The red flag she will see, I'm not sure it's the red flag of him having something to do with minor. I'm not sure. There is no woman that will want to marry somebody, and you see that that person is dealing with minor. In yellow that's a total turn off. Not even for somebody like that. Now, she's not even depending on the guy. She has her own job. She has a good business. She's popular. She's well known. She wouldn't want something that would come and rub on her integrity. So if she knew it was, maybe she might see the sign that he likes women. Because one of the video where he was saying, they've released Femi now. They've released him. Maybe when she might have seen like obìnrin, which is possible. And she will be like, hey, bóyá tó bá marry. And for such people, no matter what you do, no matter what you do, no matter how the woman gives to him, go and look at the girl. The lady is well balanced, beautiful shape, smart, intelligent. What else do you want from in a woman? Hardworking. Tí ó bá ń ṣe pé wọ́n ṣépè fún. How will you look at a 13-year-old? 13 years. She cannot be aware that he loves minor. There is no woman that will know your husband is doing minor. There kò sí nǹkan tọ́kùnrin yẹn lè mọ̀ ṣe mọ́ níwájú ẹ. Except you don't have a way out. I don't want to believe a woman will know, except that woman too is not okay. Maybe the woman too has something upstairs, not okay. Your husband will be involved with a minor. But turn off. Instant turn off. Instant turn off. And most of these men, and this one, his own case is not even ordinary minor. He's doing with even adults. Omi we pe ko normal. Oni sheku sheni. Omi pe anything in skirt goes. Irú èyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn will eventually do his own daughter too. He will do his daughter. And so for those that are castigating this lady, giving her names and all that, problem with yín. This is how we enable nonsense in our society. We enable what will be destroying people's life and giving them trauma. She has a proof with her. So why posting it on social media when she knows the authority can deal with him? Oh, really? You don't support what she did. Though I don't support what the guy did. We are in Nigeria. I love what she did. You know why? The likes of Dr. Femi Olaleye is walking around freely today. Even with the evidence that they presented in the courts. Is walking free now. The evidence, I'm not sure it was posted on social media. I can't remember his case. But his case is almost similar to this one, where the wife accused him of sleeping with their niece. Nínú ilé tán jọ ń gbé. Now, tell me, dẹ̀ bá mi send kíní yẹn sí number mi ò lè pe number yẹn again. Tí n bá pè wọ́n block mi lórí TikTok. Kíní tó ń send yẹn mo mọ̀ pé òun wò mí. Mi ò lè pe number yẹn again. Bá mi send ẹ̀ sí number tí mo dárúkọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Okay, jẹ́ kí n pè ní Yorùbá. No, yọ ọ̀kan kúrò. America ló wà. Tell me tó bá ń wò mí. Bá mi send ẹ̀ sí 2 4 8 5 1 mẹ́sàn-án, méjì, mẹ́jọ, méje. Bá mi send ẹ̀ sí. Wọ́n ti jù sílẹ̀ sẹ́ young. Just go and Google it. Wọ́n ti jù sílẹ̀. Wọ́n ti release it. They've released him. So, I wanted to respond to that. Ayotoshio, don't laugh at me. I wanted to respond to that person that she didn't support what he did. So, you want them to release him, Abi? You want them to release him? Okay, I should call it again. Èjì, ẹ̀rin, òdo, ẹ̀ta, àrún, ọ̀kan, mẹ́sàn-án, méjì, mẹ́jọ, méje. So you want them, you want that, so you don't like the way she released into the social media. Èmi like ẹ pa. Anybody that does not want something like that should not do it. So you want her, by the time they will go to police station, he will go and bribe ọlọ́pàá. Abi? After he bribe ọlọ́pàá, they will now release him. He will now be doing it again and be messing people's lives up. The children, minor, they will start messing their lives up. Abi? Yomi? Yomi said, TikTok understand Yoruba. I should use Ijebu dialect. Nígbà tí mi wá gbọ́ Jẹ̀bú ńkọ́. Tèmi Tọ́pẹ́ ṣó get mi jèrè. Àbí kí n tún pè again. Ṣé ò ń gbọ́ ko ẹ̀? Èjì, mẹ́rin, òdo, mẹ́ta, àrún, ọ̀kan, mẹ́sàn-án, méjì, mẹ́jọ, méje.
Mommy, they say oyi sì ń dó bó ṣe ń la obo.
Ó ń dó para.
Ṣojú ẹ̀ lélẹ̀.
Ó ní ìdókúdò.
Mommy, ìyẹn. Mommy favour, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa fẹ̀ tẹ́ bá mú inú bí ọ̀tá mi. Why are you talking like this as a mother? Èyí ń mọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ wọ́n ní as a mother, you are saying that wọ́n fi ṣe.
Wọ́n fi ṣe.
Èyí ń mọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ àwọn èèyàn níbi tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n fi ṣe kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ 20 girls. Mommy favour yìí sì ń bọ́ ọmọ 13 years in school. Mommy favour.
There are so many things that is very, very wrong in that country that will never ever allow that country to move forward. So many things. Tèmi Tọ́pẹ́ ṣó ti bá mi send ẹ̀ ìyá mi. Okay. Ó ṣe kò tún sí Instagram lórí eléyìí wàhálà dé o. Okay, máa ṣe máa install. Ṣe máa ní kí n ṣe kíní. Mi ò sí lórí Instagram lórí fóònù yìí. Mi ìgbẹ́ ní kí n sórí fóònù yìí kọjá kí ló wà lórí ẹ̀ gan. Because phone call ló wà fún. Ṣe máa ní kí n enter àwọn kankan. Kí ló send sí mi? Jẹ́ kí n pè ẹ́, kí ló send sí mi? Then yọ kúrò speaker. Kí ló send sí mi? Hello? Ó yìí wà lórí speaker ni. Kí ló send sí mi?
Kí ni fídíò yẹn ni mà?
Mi lè ṣí. Instagram ò sí lórí kíní yẹn, orí àwọn orí other phone Instagram nǹkan wà. Bóyá máa wá download sórí ẹ̀. Okay, fídíò tó ń sọ pé wọ́n kúnlẹ̀ ní àbí.
Àwọn tó jókòó sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn, tó ọmọ yẹn kúnlẹ̀ sílẹ̀ lẹ̀.
Ó fẹ́ fi nail ẹ̀ ni. Ó fẹ́ fi nail ẹ̀ ni. I'm sure pé bọ̀bọ́ yìí ò mọ̀ pé ó record òun.
Of course.
Yeah, kò mọ̀ pé ó record. Ó fẹ́ fi nail ẹ̀ ni, which is good. Because only God knows. Ayé àwọn tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ti máa bayé wọn jẹ́. Irú wọn náà máa bọ́ wọn sùn tán wá di pé lóyún wá fún lóògùn kó lọ lò. Tí wùbọ̀ ènìyàn bàjẹ́. Yeah? Ó ṣe ìyá mi.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So I'm very sure she knows what she was doing. The guy would not know that she was recording. Òun ló mọ̀ pé òun record. So anybody tó bá fẹ́ bú DJ ẹ bú. She has done what many of you will not do. Tẹ́ máa fi ba yé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ because on ṣọmọ yín. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wò mo lè get ẹ jẹ́ kí n wò bóyá máa get ẹ lórí Facebook. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n type orúkọ ẹ̀ jáde. Ó máa wà lórí Facebook náà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n type orúkọ ẹ̀ jáde. Àwọn nǹkan tó bá mo rí fídíò yẹn, the video was not.
Mommy favor. Ti patch. You don't know what to say. Wait. Mommy. Let's show you easy. Do.
Ondo para. Onídòkúdò.
Mommy, Mommy favor. Already máa fẹ́ tẹ́ bá mú inú bí ọ̀tá mi. Why are you talking like this as a mother? A human less on money as a mother. You are saying that what fi ṣe. No less àwọn èèyàn níbi tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n fi ṣe kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ 20 girls. Mommy favor, yìí sì ń bọ́ ọmọ 13.
Ọmọ ọdún mélòó?
Mommy favor.
Ojú ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀wọ̀n dáadáa ń bí èmi ò rójú ẹ̀ dáadáa tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ọmọ yín láti last year títí di year yìí kí lè sọ lẹ́nu ó tún máa wá sọ́dọ̀ yẹn máa sọ fún ọmọ yẹn wá sílẹ̀ nínú yìí sì ó ń sọ báyìí ó tún pè láàárọ̀ ó ní kọ́mọ yẹn má sọ kankan fún yín chaati wọn everything ọmọ yẹn ti send sí mi mommy favor. Yeah, you were scared. Oh yes, you go scared, go jail.
Okay, this is the video.
Second post,
I'm sorry about everything. The way I touch you, sometimes the way I hold you.
Mo ti rí video yẹn. Mo ti rí. If you watch the video very well, the guy was saying, I am sorry the way I touch you, the way I do this. Ofimuni. She needed enough evidence against the guy. Many people thought him buka on social media wouldn't have believed her. They would have given her bad name. She doesn't want to stay married. She is this single mother. Shekini. What ibu? Many would have been on the side of the guy.
so sorry.
And the next thing we will say is that ṣóhun ló máa kọ́kọ́ cheat because nǹkan tó máa gbé jáde fún wa nìyẹn. A nítorí ó cheat ni. A nítorí òun cheat ni. Tó bá wá fẹ́ sọ counter pé it's not cheating nǹkan báyìí ló ṣe wọ́n ní irọ́ ló ń pa. Wọ́n ló ìtara jealousy ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀. She needed to do what she did. Good job with DJ Kulet. Okay, so ẹni tó jókòó facing the camera. Tọ́mọ yẹn wá kúnlẹ̀ tó face àwọn. She sat, the guy sat, they were both facing the camera. The girl was backing the camera because he's a minor kò fẹ́ kó ju ọmọ yẹn hàn síta. Ó wá ń sọ pé ọkọ wá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀, I am sorry. I am sorry the way I touch you. I am sorry the way I do this. Ó wá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. I think that's the 13-year-old that was living with them. She did a good job. If she did not, that is how they will release that guy into the public. If that guy now go and carry a 3-year-old tomorrow, irú yín náà lè máa ní ṣe DJ Kulet ó mọ̀ pọ́pọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kò lè lóhun ò mọ̀. Now ó bá wa expose ẹ̀, ẹ̀yin náà lè tún bínú sí. Tó bá wa jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn does not deserve to live among humans. Ó yẹ kán lọ mú kán mú kíní abẹ́ yẹn kán gé dànù. Can't get in your bed, Anu. They should go and cut that thing. Since he cannot control it. Any man that cannot control that thing under his leg. Can't log it, Anu. Because a man buy a journey. Such people destroy people's lives. Wọ́n fún àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lóyún, wọ́n lọ ṣẹ́yún fún wọn. Wọ́n deserve láti gbé àárín èèyàn. Wọ́n fún àwọn èèyàn ní trauma for life. Tọ́n ní get out of. Wọ́n fún àwọn èèyàn ní nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé for life. Was it not last week we were treating something like this that a lady came out to talk of her experience. 18 years after, she's yet to get herself together. 18 years after, she's yet to get herself together. Àwọn kan wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bú. So if she didn't do all this, how will we know?
And when this, my wife may do, she will let you.
Second post, baby, me, I be gbogbo yẹn ti.
So for Christmas, you just do this for your Christmas. You need to buy anything you guys. I think I have this one for you. Please don't be angry.
Sorry that my husband invested. Please, sorry.
Ọmọ yẹn lọ bá, ó hàn gẹ̀.
I don't want to apologize again once again. I'm sorry about everything. The way I touch you, sometimes the way I hug you, which is not normal.
Which is not right.
Find the way you are to forgive me and forgive me.
True confession. As it is, if the case should eventually get to the courts, kò sọ́jọ́ rẹpẹtẹ mọ́. Òun fúnra ẹ̀ ti confess ń bí. I am sorry the way I touch you. So whoever is blaming this lady should go and have themselves checked. If you are a woman, you are blaming this lady, go and check yourself. It's either wọ́n ti abuse wọn náà títí. Or it tends towards abusers. Because tó yàn bá go through abuse ńgbà mi tó bá ti pọ̀ jù, tí ìwọ náà máa fi di abuser ò ní mọ̀. Ẹlòmíà go through abuse títí, a máa ní sympathy fún abusers ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ̀kọ́ náà ń pè Stockholm syndrome àbí kí náà ń pè? Anybody that will blame this girl should go and have themselves checked. That will blame her for exposing him. So because maybe you are looking at his pomo in your corner, you are looking at the guy. Wípé wọ́n fẹ́ ba ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ayé àwọn tóhun náà ti bàjẹ́ ńkọ́. God bless you. DJ herself said she's a victim. Being a victim, kò tí sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Maybe when she was young, she was abused too. These are the kind of things tó máa ń jẹ́ kí ọmọ mi kó di lesbo. Tẹ́ bá dé lọ wo DJ, ẹ rí pé ó ti dọkùnrin tán, ó wá fi iṣẹ́ ṣe ọkọ. She now decided at a point, let me marry. Oh, marry. And she has to go through this kind of a thing too. Are you guys even thinking the trauma she will be passing through? How she will start having flashback, PTSD of what she has gone through as a victim. And you guys still want to be blaming her. So she should cover the guy up until the guy will destroy another person, will destroy another minor, will destroy somebody's daughter. Already as she is. She cannot be in any problem. Enjoy. I have explained. I can't go back. You say, why can't she talk then? Without evidence. No, they don't do it that way. If she goes to court, they will ask her, where's the evidence? If she comes to social media will crucify her and say she's lying against the man. You don't just talk that way. She's a very smart lady. And it takes courage to do what she did. You think she was normal when she was doing the recording? She was dying inside. As she was doing those recordings, she was not herself. She was beside herself because her world is crumbling before her. A world she thought she was building. A life she thought she was building. That she thought she has settled. Suddenly crumbling right in her face. And there's nothing she could do. What she did takes courage, takes bravery. And I'm sure she must have had some backing of some people say, go on, we are right behind you. It will take you to have somebody holding your hand to go this far. Because at that point, you will be kind of confused. Obìnrin ni gbogbo wa, even ọkùnrin gan, àwọn nǹkan kan máa ṣẹlẹ̀, you will not be able to reason. How do I handle this? What do I do? It's like her life. She said she was a victim. So seeing ọkọ tó tún fẹ́, it's like you people don't know what is called trauma. Ọkọ tó tún fẹ́ doing the same thing. How easy do you think it's going to be for her? Humbo. Ọkọ tó fẹ́. Bó ṣe wà yẹn, she needs therapy. She needs counseling. She needs every hug tó bá lè get. She needs somebody telling her it's going to be okay. She needs somebody telling her we are together in this. Not people castigating her. Not people crucifying her. Not people telling her why did she do it. Not people telling her she shouldn't have recorded. Not people telling her she kept quiet for too long. She needs enough evidence. Which of the videos should we listen to again? The first one or the second one? Ṣé ibi tọ́mọ yẹn ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀? Ibi tọ́mọ yẹn ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. She was the one that set the camera. Àbẹ́yìn lẹ set the camera síbẹ̀. So ó kàn set the camera. Òun ló set the camera tó bá fẹ́ cover rẹ̀. I mean tó bá yẹ kó lọ́wọ́ sí, tó fẹ́ cover, she will not set camera. She set the camera for a reason. Láti record wọn. She set the camera. Fún rẹ̀ ló set ẹ̀. Because only láti mú báyìí. Even the man that was the man that was doing his own children, when he was confronted with evidence, kọ́tọ̀kọ̀tọ̀ kọ́ ló ń sọ. Kọ́tọ̀kọ̀tọ̀ ló ń sọ. The one that was caught red-handed by. One mú red-handed, ó yìí deny. Until they told the woman, go back. You need enough evidence against this man. Because the woman, I've seen that man ti ba yo òun jẹ́. Bàbá tó bá ọmọ mẹ́ta tó bí sùn. Kí ló tún kù? But they needed evidence. They told the woman, you have to go back. You can't leave the house. She wanted to leave. They said, no, you are not leaving. You have to go back to that house. And she started a conversation. Baba Lagbaja, do you think what you have been doing is good? And the man said, mi ò really fọwọ́ kàn. Mo kàn gbé sẹ́sẹ̀ ni. Mo ṣe kinní kan. I played the voice notes. Ẹ rántí? And the man was saying, oh, wá lè cover mi ni. Tó bá jẹ́ ìyàwó gidi. Ìyàwó gidi máa ń daṣọ àṣírí bo ọkọ ẹ̀ ni. Really? Really? Daṣọ àṣírí? Tó máa fi bayé jẹ́ tán? Who said I hope the guy will not say he's under duress? Which one is under duress? The first video. Is it the first video? Where they were sitting as a family discussing. Come tó bá dójú ẹ̀. We don't know how far they will take it. Under duress, indeed. If the first one is under duress, the second one, The second one, Mama Favor was there. Mama Favor is even a witness. Apart from being an accomplice. She was a witness. She's a witness there. Confirming wípé tó bá tiẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú lásán kọ́. Ojú lásán kọ́. Tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú lásán kọ́. Wọ́n fi ṣe ni. So already Mama Favor has nailed him. Under duress. Kí ni under duress? Ṣé ti 13-year-old under duress, 20-year-old and the cousin under duress. If this lady did not come out, ayé máa fún lórúkọ. Wọ́n lóhùn lọ ṣàṣe má ṣe, kò fẹ́ jókòó lé ọkọ ni, iṣẹ́ DJ tó ń ṣe yẹn, àwọn ọkùnrin kan fowó tán ni, iṣẹ́ DJ tó ń ṣe yẹn, ó ń rówó ń bẹ̀, kò fẹ́ submit fọ́kùnrin ni. And the guy will come out and nail her more. Because ó mọ̀ pé kò lè evidence against òun. Nígbà tó bá máa sọ jáde gan, á ní jealousy ló fẹ́ pa kú. Ló bá tán, àwọn obìnrin náà la máa sọ yí pé yóò bá dẹ̀ manage ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, kò sọ́kùnrin tó perfect. By then, kò ní lè sọ nǹkan kan mọ́ because she did not talk when she was supposed to talk. Má gbẹ̀yẹn wá ẹjọ́. Ẹni tí ò bá fẹ́ kán record òun ni kó má ṣàbúrú. Ayé social media láwa yìí. Ni kó má ṣàṣe má ṣe. If you go to court, even tó bá pe ọlọ́pàá lábroad, pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ń lù ẹ́, they need evidence. Polú ẹ̀. Wà lọ́kọ ẹ̀ lù ẹ́, àpádà lára ẹ̀. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ lù ẹ́, àpádà. Ẹni tó pe lawyer, tó ń rojọ́ fún lawyer. Ìyàwó mi did this, my wife did that, my wife did this. They asked him, where are all your evidences? He said he never bothered. They said there is no case. So just waka jeje. He said he's going to lose everything. You should have thought of that and tidy up things. Bó ṣe wà nìyẹn. That.
Favor, speak up. You and who did my husband talk with him in the doing that?
So I fẹ́ tún kíní yẹn gbọ́.
Mr. Molest, my friend, inside car. Every night. Anytime he comes to my friends,
you will be sucking your breast.
He's always sucking our breast and he bring out his split that we should be massaging it.
Oh yes, you hear? Oh, it's true or false? It's true. Oh, really? Did you see your wife?
Is it true or false? He said it is true. You now say it's under duress. Under duress, ọmọ ọdún mélòó. Ṣé ti ẹ̀rẹ́ people yìí lórí social media gbà mí. Under duress. Ṣé wọ́n gbébọn sí lọ́rùn ni? Àbí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ara mélòó ni DJ Kulet ni? That DJ Kulet will put him under duress. As small as DJ Kulet is, put the husband under duress. Ta ló sọ pé under duress lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn? Under duress. Under duress, long. Okay. Under duress, ni.
Did you see how beautiful, God-fearing, hardworking your wife is?
Did you hear DJ Kulet there? This is where, and this is what this kind of a thing can do to a woman. That lady will have looked at herself countless times in the mirror and say, is anything wrong with me? Am I not good looking enough? Am I not beautiful enough? Am I not good enough for him? Those are the things that lady will have been thinking. Ó ti fẹ́ ya lady yẹn wèrè. Listen to what she's saying here. He say, look at your wife. Look at your beautiful wife. Ó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún sọ fún. Trying to be like, am I not good enough for you? There are so many things. Tó lè má sọ. Wípé, is it that when you want this thing, don't I give it to you enough? Ṣùgbọ́n any man tó bá ti jó ní ṣekúṣe, tó jẹ́ wípé does not know when to stop and to put boundary. The lady said, am I not good enough for you? Am I not good enough for you? Adults are there. Can't you go to adults if you have to? Why children? Why people that are under our care? Why minors? How many women? I don't know, maybe many of you can stand it. Even your man sleeping with another woman, matured women, it's not easy to take in. Talk less of minors. Talk less of people that are close to you. How do you process that? And some people are saying she shouldn't have brought it out. She should have covered it, and the guy will turn everything around. Ní ayé social media yìí. So if Kalo ti gbàgbé lọ, ká ní pé in the process of going through this trauma, ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti lọ sí, ó tán nìyẹn. Because there are some shock people will get, and they will never get out of it. It could lead to stroke. It could lead to worse situation. All because somebody decided to be stupid. All because one man that should know left from right refused to have control. For crying out loud. And people are saying she should not speak. She shouldn't have brought it out. She should have just gone to the court. Go to the court and cover it. Go to the court. And the guy will move on to the next victim. And he will continue to mess people's lives up, especially minor. I'm not concerned about the adults to sleep well. I'm more concerned about the young, the minors. The minors that will never get out of that trauma. What are we even saying? It's Nigerian society that I will hear that they will say a minor is seducing a grown man. And these same grown men, when they come abroad, they see full-grown women wearing bumper shorts. Wọ́n bí yín reke súnmọ́ wọn. Kẹ́ni torí wọ́n seduce yín ni. But because you know Nigerian environment, you do a lot of things and get away with it. But in abroad, why are you having control when you come abroad? You go into any control nílé. You will blame women for the clothes they wear back home. They wear worse clothes abroad. That means you know what you are doing. You know the society encourages nonsense. You know the society will beat the woman for you. Why did she wear that clothes? Why is she exposing her breast? Why is she exposing her kinekon? Why is she wearing seductive dress? But you come abroad, you see them the way they dress during summer. You cannot even look too much. You yourself will feel embarrassed looking. You will feel embarrassed. You respect them with the way they dress. You dare not mess up because you know there is law. You know the law will go for you. But you know back home, I was hearing somebody put a comment and say somebody was blaming minors for adults. That those minors, they seduce men. Really? As in really? Orí àwọn men yẹn burú. Wọ́n ti ya wèrè. Anyone that will say a minor ó seduce òun. Okay, somebody said Lagos State did not approve the release of Dr. Femi. The state contested the release. So it's going back. Oh, okay. Okay. So appeal ló filẹ̀.
Ọmọ 13 years. Èṣù bọ̀ akọ́kẹ́ ni.
Èṣù.
Excuse me.
Èṣù yẹn ò ṣe kó lọ bá yẹ ẹ̀sùn.
Wait, which church?
Ó tiẹ̀ tún lọ church.
Wọ́n
tẹsẹ̀ bọ̀. Honestly, Kalemi ni Jide Kulet. When Mama Favor say, "Kàn tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀," wàhálà yẹ kàn lọ tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀ kókó ẹ̀yẹn má dìde mọ́. Kó má gbérí mọ́ láyé. Ṣé bó fẹ́ tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀ ni? Ó yá. Kò tún fi ṣe nǹkan tọkùnrin fi ṣe mọ́. I think that would have been the best. Nǹkan tí irú ẹ̀ deserve nìyẹn. Ṣé bó máa tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀, ó dẹ̀ má worry àlọ́ tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀. Lágbájá ó yá, jẹ́ ká lọ tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀. That would have been the best thing fún. Kàn ṣe kíkiní ẹ̀yẹn má dìde mọ́. Sí ìtọ́ yẹ pé kò ní control. Ìwà ó fi ràn lọ́wọ́ ni kó má bàa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Ìyẹn ni ò bá ti dáa jù. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ kó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ni? Àbí? Ẹni kò bá má pariwo ẹ̀ síta. She shouldn't have brought it to social media. She shouldn't have allowed people to know what is going on in her marriage. I think that is a very good one. It's a very good one. She should have followed the instruction and the advice of Mama Favor. You said she shouldn't have brought it to social media. She should have agreed with the man, with Mama Favor. Okay, let us go and test a labor. As we test a labor, may that thing not function again. I think that would have been good. That devil, wait, do am. May the cuckoo carry that in sin. Make it no stand again. Make it be like that for life. Meshfa Sheshe Yami, God bless you. That would have been the best thing. There is a particular country. I can't remember the kind of country. I can't remember the country now. I can't remember the country now. When you do this kind of a thing, they cut that thing off. When they will cut it off. Irun ko ben yo wulo. Ẹni tó bá bímọ ọkùnrin ni kó tọ́mú ẹ̀ kó bá sọ̀rọ̀. Kọ́mọ ọkùnrin ní control. Kó má ká kó bá wá báyàn. Àwọn tó lọ ń báyé wọn jẹ́ òye kan ló bí wọn náà. Why tó jẹ́ pé a kì í fi nǹkan ṣírò ara wa until tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa. Because kò tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa, we are kì í rí damages tí nǹkan máa ń ṣe. We don't see the damages. Ṣé Saudi ni? Aha. Mo ṣá mọ̀ pé one of these Arabian countries. Ìyá Favor tó ń fún wọn advice pé kàn tẹsẹ̀ labor. That SLA is to just make sure that thing does not function anymore. That would have been the best. Again, mommy. It will have been the best. Can't get down. Mo kàn rí táwọn èèyàn blame lady.
Wait. Mommy, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí Oyisi ń dó. Bó ṣe ń la obo ló ń la. Ṣé bí ṣojú ẹ̀ lè lóhùn? Ṣé bó kọ́ mi ni? Mommy, ìyẹn.
Wọ́n máa fi ń ṣe èèyàn.
Mommy Favor, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa fẹ̀ tẹ́ bá mú inú bí ọ̀tá mi. Why are you talking like this as a mother? Èyàn mọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ ọmọ yẹn as a mother, you are saying that wọ́n fi ṣe. Ó mú lẹ́sọ̀ àwọn èèyàn níbi tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n fi ṣe kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ 20 girls. Mommy Favor, yìí sì ń bọ́ ọmọ 13 years in school.
Orí Mommy Favor pé Mommy Favor ti ya wèrè ni.
Mommy Favor.
If you say you don't tell me moments, I know something.
Oyisi mú lẹ́sọ̀ ọmọ yín láti last year títí di yẹ́yìn. Kí lẹ̀ sọ lẹ́nu? Ó tún máa wá sọ́dọ̀ yẹn máa sọ fún ọmọ yẹn wá sílé nínú Oyisi ó ń sọ fún ó tún pè láàárọ̀. Ó ní kọ́mọ ẹ má sọ kọ̀ọ̀kan fún yín. Chat wọn everything ọmọ yẹn ti send the same. Mommy Favor.
I was scared.
You were scared. Oh yes, you go scared, go jail.
Scared. Emma, go away.
You look like you're new to as well.
Emma, there's
lots of buying and selling going on, of course.
Only he was scared. You were scared several times. Someone yenwa ton lole won. You go to their house. The girl come. You were scared. And you were doing the kerewa. You were doing orishirishi form olomo. And the mother that is supposed to ye komu is. Timba muni enyi. Tie skin ye oba jamo mi lowu lenu mi ni file. Ọlọ́pàá ló máa wá kó èmi àti ẹ̀. Kálé mi ni Ìyá Favor. Ọlọ́run má ṣe wá ní ìyá òṣì. Fún ọmọ tí mo bí. My own daughter. Ó ní ṣe rú ẹ̀ mọ́. Oko ẹ̀yẹn ò jẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́. Ọlọ́pàá ló máa kó wa. Wèrè ọlọ́mọ wà o. Èmi. Have I told you a story? Mo kó àwọn ọmọ jáde lọ́jọ́ kan, wọ́n yìí kéré, mo lọ ṣe. I went for visiting with their friend. Now one church person. Kí lorúkọ church wọn yìí? Apostolic Faith. That is the school they were going. Now, my son and my last born, they were very young. They were about 10, 11. They were running around the school compound. They now went to where, inside the church where they were praying. They pursued themselves there. Now, all these born again past men, where their life don't finish. Now, he carry belts, flog my son's friend. My son just ran to me and said, Mommy, they are beating Ayo. They are beating Ayo Kunle. I said, who beat Ayo Kunle? As I was talking, the boy came. I saw mark on the boy's body. Wallahi, I don't say the man be old man. I first gave him a very dirty slap. Mo gba ojú bàbá yẹn ni pé, ẹ ya wèrè ni. Ṣé ṣí èrè ni kí ló mọ́ ṣe fún yín tẹ́ gbà lójú tẹ́ lù báyìí. People were like, àgbàlagbà mo ní ṣé ẹ ya wèrè, àgbàlagbà wèrè wo. Àgbàlagbà tó mú ọmọ lọ́mọ tó lù báyìí. As they were talking, I removed my shoe. My shoe has the slippers I was wearing. That time I used to wear 6 inches. My shoe had a tiny kini tomani. I remove it, knock it on the man's head. Wọ́n di ọwọ́ mi mo pé kí n má pààyàn, mo ní má pa. Ẹjọ́ kan gbé wa lọ sí police station kó sọ nǹkan tó ṣe. What should I go and tell the child's mother with mark all over his body? Wèrè ọlọ́mọ wà ẹjọ́. Now everything I take, don't come near my children. Everything I can tolerate, somebody will do that. Iya favor, they are supposed to beat Iya favor. Carry her to Market Square and give her serious lashing. She's not fit to be a mother. And we have many of them as mothers in that country. And this is the reason why an average Nigerian women, they are what they are today. They are the products of the kind of mothers they have. They were not shown the love. They were not shown support they needed from their mother. And I'm very sure Mama Favor is a single mother. Emma Binu is the truth. Mama Favor cannot have husband. Favor cannot be living with the father. Àfi tó bá pé Baba Favor náà ṣerú ẹ̀. If Favor is living with the father, Baba Favor will hear this kind thing. Ìjà yẹn le. But Mama Favor, whether na Favor they bring money for Mama Favor to chop. And Mama Favor at that point does not care. And tomorrow, Favor already is traumatized. She will not heal of her trauma. She will now marry. Tomorrow, the problem will not transfer to her marriage. And we wonder what is going on in our society. Mothers can do better. Mothers, please, you can do better. You are the strength of your children. You are their hope. You are their cover. This is the era of Sorosoke. Mothers on social media will fight for you. They will stand for you. If anybody does that to your children, you need to let your children know it is wrong for anybody to do that to them. You are still the mother that is telling the child, "O man shele, edini, eshuni, eje ka fese leto." Right in the presence of your daughter. In other words, you are saying what the guy is doing to Favor is okay. If tomorrow now, till by the week, Favor is now like, my mother say is okay. Favor start opening leg to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. The world will now blame Favor. She's a wayward girl. She's a kiniko. And that is why when something happens to young people, I always ask, where is she coming from? Who are the parents? How did she grow up? What did the parents do? Because a lot are a product of the home they are coming from. Not everybody will come from a bad background and reprogram their mind and their lives. Many will be damaged. And that is why you will see some people, they will never say anything wrong as a married woman sleeping with somebody else. Because Mama Favor have said, kò sí nǹkan tó bad. If Favor now marry tomorrow, the husband cannot satisfy her because Favor as a young girl has tasted different bola. Favor now say the husband is not okay. No matter how good the husband is, Favor will feel she wants another one because they have trained her. Mama Favor said, "Ojú ayé ni, o èṣù ni, kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀." You see where people are getting damaged from. Parents can do better. It's so sad. The mother that is supposed to fight for this girl, that is supposed to grab a Oiz, Oiz. Kí lorúkọ boy yẹn? Oiz or something. That is supposed to grab Oiz's neck. Kó wá nǹkan kó fọmọ lórí, kó dákú, kọ́lọ́pàá wá gbé wọn bẹ̀. Kọ́ wá ní kí ló ṣe. Kó ní kan báyìí ló ṣe fọ́mọ òun. Ọmọ yẹn máa worship ẹ̀ dọ́là. If Mama Favour feels what she's doing is okay now, Favour will grow up to know that it is very wrong, and she will hate her mother for this particular something. She will hate that woman for life. She may say, because she's my mother, let me just do. But there is nothing called love. A mother that cannot stand for you, a mother that cannot be your cover, that cannot speak for you, is not what to be a mother. Ìyá òfò. Ó ní ẹ̀yin máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn ìyá. No, it could be that, and it could not be that. Ó lè má fún lówó oúnjẹ gan. Kó jẹ́, I don't even know what to call it. Bóyá kò fẹ́ kọ́, I don't even know what to call it. But for everybody blaming DJ Kulet, please, if you ṣírò ara yín, don't blame this lady. She has not done anything wrong. She did what she had to do. She did what she had to do. Somebody said she waited too long. I don't think so. I don't think so. She had to gather herself together. Walking out of marriage is no more. Ta ló fún wa ní clap yẹn? Refresh Nigeria, I see you. She did what she had to do. Walking out of marriage, she had to take her time. She had to plan her exit. Marriage la pè, kò ń ṣe relationship, kò ń ṣe courtship. Courtship, they don't have anything together. Wọ́n yìí ń court ni, oníkálùkù á lọ. Marriage, they've done some things together. She can't just... Some people, her own is taking her just 8 months. We don't know when the problem started. She said 6 months ago. So that means 2 months, immediately 2 months after her marriage was when it started. 6 months is even fast. Some people will have waited 2 years, 3 years before they speak out. We should give her kudos. She didn't stay too long to speak. She needed evidence. She doesn't know how to be taught on law, so she needed something as something to hold on to. And she doesn't plan it. Do you know the trauma? The process her brain, how her brain will be working 24/7 to work out this thing. But people will advise her, she won't be able to know which one. God bless you, Toluwa Feron. She needed enough evidence. So she did what she had to do. Antonia Ajayi, you said she involved the police. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. There are many of his. Many of his type. There are too many in that country. Far too many. Ọlọ́run máa mú gbogbo yín. Àṣírí yín ò ní bò. Too many. Àgbàlagbà wà nú wọn. Young boy wà nú wọn. There are so many of them like that. Many. Grandpa, fathers, young boys. There are many of them in that country. Àṣírí yín ò ní bò. It's either you go and learn how to control yourself, or àṣírí yín máa máa tú síta báyìí. Àṣírí yín. There are so many old women, so many matured women that will give you consent. They will give you consent. Kate Anyeho, you say you don't know the story. Did you just join us? It's a story of a lady that just got married not quite long, that the husband is doing minors, is a pedo. So she exposed the man. Last week, was it not a few days ago? Last week, Sunday, we were discussing something like this. Last week, Sunday. We were on this kind of issue for almost 3 weeks, 3 hours or 4. Somebody said the mother too is a product of her abuse, hence a response to her child's abuse. Maybe you may be right there too. So she doesn't see anything bad in it. It's one of those things, just move on. So, I hope Lagos State will stand on this case and go and put that guy where he belongs. He does not belong to live. He doesn't deserve to live among humans. In this kind of country, he has finished his life. Can he be in it? His life is finished. He will never walk. There are so many things. To get job will be very difficult for him. Let's hope that things will be done. Let's hope that the one in the UK, the pastor in UK, I think they are still on his case. They are still on his case. I saw him posting a picture. But I won't buy bail. UK is not like America. America wants if you to belong. But I think UK, you even saw when we were watching the video how long it took them before they came to arrest him. His own case is another different scenario. I don't know UK because he's been doing it in Nigeria. He got to UK. He got to know the girl was a minor and he continued with them. You mean this police will release him soon? Which one? Share the guy we are talking about. Well, police has not arrested him. We are hoping police will arrest him. Especially to ba je dudu. Exactly. Tí ẹ bá nìyẹn finish. I love America. America can set it. America will straighten your brain for you if you say you don't have brain, because I query is what will make somebody. There are several adults you can talk to. When they will give consent, you will do it and go. But you prefer younger children, minors. Along with Nijeko. Hopefully, I hope they will pursue that case. I hope. So for people castigating that lady, they are not doing right. You say if you give them money, they will release him. If it is in Lagos State, he's not going anywhere. Lagos State is not going anywhere. Bishop Feyi is still in jail. If it is Lagos State, if they want to pursue it in Lagos State, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Okay, somebody said he will not even be able to get a job or rent a house in America. But for Nigeria, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So, guys, I hope people will stop blaming DJ Kulet. Because even this case, by now, that guy should have been picked up. If it's in a normal society, they will have picked him up by now. By now. With that story surfacing online, want to invite here, or they go and arrest him. Because he's supposed to be the states against him. Because such people are not so fit to be roaming around in the society. Okay, if it's Lagos State, they will take it up. Yes. Even till now, Lagos State doesn't joke with that kind of a thing. Bishop Feyi's case was it not last year? Bishop Feyi's case was last year. He's in jail now. And those ones were not even minor. Adults. Adults. But they have overwhelming evidence against him. Bishop Feyi is in jail till as I'm talking now. Oh, that pay lifetime gone off. So, yeah, Fumio is a very serious offense in Lagos. So hopefully, Lagos State will step into this case. We are hopeful. We are hopeful they will step into the case. All right, guys. Any wonderful evening. Fellow Auntie. Auntie Eileen, thank you. You are the coordinator. Only ke power tap oh. Oh yeah, power tap abi ki le ma npe. Yes, so we are proud of her. DJ Kulet, we are proud of you. Very, very proud of you. It takes courage. In a situation, in a society where people, they stay under marriage. They stay married for rubbish reasons. All in the name of, I must stay married. Somebody decide to do this and people are still castigating her. Odao. This is why some people are crying inside marriage. I get tons of things like this from lawyers. Thomas saying they see me, auntie, use it to talk. Use it to talk. Our society, this is what is going on. Use it to talk. There was one that was sent to me. Ọkọ àti ìyàwó ń jà, àwọn méjèèjì para wọn eventually. Wọ́n para wọn. So you will have preferred DJ Kulet to stay silent inside that marriage or what? Oh, you want her to just walk out. Kó gbàgbé pé kíní wọ́n walk out bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Because even the guy, ó ti ba yé ẹ̀jẹ̀. Bó ṣe wà yẹn, she has to go for therapy. She has to take time to heal. She will take time before she can trust a man again. To go into marriage again, she will be scared. Oh, easy bati ẹ̀ náà jẹ́. Kó wá fílẹ̀ kó máa lọ. Àwọn jẹ́ kán lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. You don't go like that. Especially for what he has done. Tí ó bá sí pé abuse minor. Okay, marriage is not working. Relationship, everybody can go peacefully. But in this kind of case, no, it will destroy many more people. Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ ń jẹ́? Oiz has mo ní Oiz. DJ Kulet has sympathy, human blood. Ní ó ṣe lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. She would have been thinking of others. This guy can mess up people's lives if I let him go this way. It's like you don't know the blow that has landed on this lady, Sha. Somebody you love, somebody you trust, somebody you decided to spend the rest of your life with. And suddenly, you've invested your time, you've invested money, you've invested a lot of things. You say you are married. And suddenly, you saw that you are married to a total stranger. That alone is a big blow. Let's even assume he's even doing it with adults. That is a big blow. After how many months of marriage? Ìyẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, ó wá tún wá jẹ́ minor. Hey, you don't know what this girl has gone through. So please, Joe. No. Even everybody will understand. We women should understand what she's passing through now. We should feel more for her as women. She tried though, because it takes courage to do what she did. And I'm sure social media no will push here. Because what she did initially was right up. So, bóyá bí tán tí ń bully ẹ̀, pé irọ́ ló ń pa, ló ṣe gbé video síta. Maybe she didn't even have intention of bringing the video out. Maybe the video was to fight her case. I'm very sure by the time social media go push person, waiting you don't want to bring out, you go bring them out. Oh, why do you sit dancing? You are not saying she shouldn't have exposed the man. So she should have covered him. Hey, Joe. Yo, mommy in favor should be arrested. I agree. You should be arrested. Somebody said, I feel sorry for that guy. Maybe he was threatening her not to say anything for a long time. It's possible. It's possible. Even that video we played the last time, the man was telling the girl, well, if you tell anybody, he will pie the girl. So the girl could not talk for years, and he was having his way. Eventually, the girl pied herself. Oh, Olubumi, good morning, no. Oh, okay. Somebody said she wants to call me before I end the show. Okay, mo ti rí message ẹ máa pè ẹ́. Máa pè ẹ́. Okay, ẹ ti pè mí. The video is on Facebook and I posted one on YouTube. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you are on.
Mommy, what I wanted to say is that
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Ó ṣe máa gbé síta.
That's how you know that there's a lot of trauma that people are going through. And people are not even willing to see the next person of this, like the future generation of the trauma. Almost 13-year-old. So people would rather she keep her marriage.
Yes, and destroy that girl. God bless you. Benny. You are right.
Continue changing, and people are willing to let that happen to
instead.
wọn wá lé tún gẹ́ ẹ̀ máa gbàyàn sílé á máa bá gẹ̀yẹ á máa bọ́mọ sùn nínú under roof tó bá ti ń ṣe sára sátẹ́lẹ̀. I don't understand why we Nigerians are so uncompassionate.
Yeah.
I don't know. And people are blaming that woman. That's why one way to me, married woman. One look at me back on what she really has some of that family is only and she could manage it not because they want to take it.
Benny, they want to stay married.
People need to do better.
Yeah.
They need to do better. Because it's not fair. It's not fair on this young minor just because Nigeria are looking to catch these people. Only the majority of them fall prey. Because what in shape, but these same guys who are traveling abroad, Lola. Because of saying, everyone will expose it. It will continue. It will continue. Our profession. But look, I think that do not to. It's very annoying. And I'm sorry, what's the one of experience? December, one of my program and you are watching, and all of this cannot put one mouth together and applaud this lady. If she has done well. It's not insecure to say Japanese marriage just because only to gather evidence.
And the process of gathering the evidence, she's been traumatized. I said in the process of gathering those evidence, she was being traumatized. Through that trauma, she has to do what she has to do.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
And then we came away, the young one is so far away, so mommy. To bá jẹ́ láti tọ́mọ ìbákàgbà tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ pé òun ní strain relationship pẹ̀lú àwọn parents wọn ìfáwọn òbí lòbí á máa jẹ́ ó lè fi ya oníyà sí kò jẹ́ àbí kò dájá sí ìyá mi rẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ tó ń sọ lẹ́nu.
Ó kúkú sọ̀rọ̀ tó dáa, you are right. Wọ́n ní ìyá ní ìyá ayọ̀.
How traumatized that child is, and the mother cannot even defend that, even with word of mouth. And she's there saying because of the level. So can you see how messed up mentality are when you're in? How it is very bad. Because like, why are people not saying what they're supposed to say? You are judging the wife. The wife who brought the story to life. You are busy judging her. You are not saying anything about the mother. You are not saying, mommy, we all need therapy in Nigeria.
Every Nigeria needs therapy. You are right.
We need therapy.
You are very right.
We just show it aside, we put cases on it, and we expect life to move on. And you want that girl to wake up and be a normal Nigerian citizen tomorrow. Ask me how. Another marriage. You see? You see? I just don't fix and everything. I am getting 3 months into the marriage or 10 years into the marriage. The point is, she gathered courage, she came out.
Yes.
And she did it on time. Because she wants to stay back and eat the cool back your life again. So they don't show no be. You see how sensitive we are? We all need to be desensitized. Honestly, we all need to be desensitized. We are not okay. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome, dear. Greater Glory, you want to say something? Eh? You're welcome.
For always. Èmi náà máa text me, máa send message lórí YouTube, máa wò money from Texas.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, contribute.
So auntie mi ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria, ọlọ́run máa ṣàánú wa ní Nigeria. When the people are so economically and financially traumatized, this is what you see.
Benny.
Only God know how much threat that guy would have threatened the mother of that girl. Told the piece of way, you did this to my daughter, God will punish you. She couldn't even curse the guy. I was listening to all the
the audio.
Voice note template, audio template. Not one place.
At all. She was even pleading. She was pleading.
Even the wife of the man, Loki.
Yeah. Benny.
No empathy, nothing.
At all.
Because of poverty. Poverty ti ba Naija jẹ́.
Kò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ poverty, kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ poverty. We are sentimental people. Our very, very sentimental.
Auntie mi, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìbàdàn. Do you know that I was on some platform and people were still giving excuses for these people for what happened? Money, 30-something children ló kú, àwọn ọmọ kékèké ló kú o. You people did not say nothing. That is
Another one mà tún nìyẹn. Àwọn yẹn ti kú gbé. Wọ́n ti kú gbé. Anybody? Are you seeing anybody mourning them?
Okay, my boy. But when they arrest the man yẹn àti woman yìí, àwọn èèyàn fẹnu sí, kàn fi wọ́n lẹ̀, ká máa ṣàdúrà, kàn fi wọ́n lẹ̀. In a civilized country táwa yìí, wọ́n bí ẹja, wọ́n wá lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ni. A lọ sẹ́wọ̀n gidi. Nigerians are so. I don't see. To my job, pastor, the same thing. No matter. Pastor, I say, "Kabuburu, One support man here. If not because there was evidence against him, Lagos State won't throw that kò ní lọ sẹ́wọ̀n."
Ó ti jáde, but they are going back to court, to Supreme Court. Ó ti jáde, yes, ó ti jáde, but it's going back to. They are going back to Supreme Court. Hopefully, it doesn't win at the Supreme Court.
So Mama, Ocean preach in the church.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we are just sentimental people. That's just it. It's not poverty.
They will see the truth.
Yeah.
They would like as if we are seeing the truth and you are looking away.
Yeah.
Mama, look at this morning. This morning when you were treating that case of Baba White. So people should not give God money. Like I'm like, where is our head? Èèyàn kọ́lé tó worth billions of naira. Ibi tí kò sí iṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn o. Ó sọ pé next year yìí tó ń bọ̀, wọ́n máa dedicate on November.
Yes, K.
That is estimated amount. Ó dẹ̀ máa ń lẹ́nu, a ní wọn ìyàwó lọ́wọ́ bank, wọ́n ti gba ẹ̀rẹ̀ debt free. Meanwhile, ó dẹ̀ ń gba owó lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn kirikiri. There's so much going with the country.
Greater glory. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe pápápá. Thank you, my darling brother. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria ò ṣe sọ̀tàn so that I can allow others. I have other 3 people come up. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, something queen. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, nǹkan tí mo rò ni pé it's really sad though. Nǹkan tí marriage and everything ti cause in Nigeria, because I know most women in Nigeria, they will never say this thing. They will never come.
They won't come out to say it.
They will never. Like me or Mokoti, that tag that are married, they prefer that calling your conle.
Even if they are not happy, then.
Even if they are not happy,
you are right.
Like, the cloud sense of reasoning, I'm married and I'm this and that. They will not be able to say the truth. People are even blaming that lady. Like you said, they are blaming her for coming out.
They are blaming her for bringing the case out.
Some people are even saying that because
she won't forgive herself.
Yes, now.
She won't forgive herself.
According to what I read on social media, they said the guy works in a club that is a manager in a club, and someone under the post also said she left where she was working, that place that the guy is the manager of, that she left that place because a guy intro passes at her. Oh,
hold on. Who left the place? DJ Kulet?
No. Like a lady.
Oh, another person. Ah.
I saw the post on Instagram. So, if you talk on your team comment, once up Baba yen she club kan.
So Onisheni.
So the thing is up o ti ma se be tele. London comment section yẹn ó náà ní láti kúrò níbi iṣẹ́ yẹn torí pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn náà fẹ́ ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fóun. And so many people under that same comment section wọn náà wọ́n mọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn pé bó ṣe ń ṣe ni.
Wow.
So I don't just understand.
He's just not disciplined as a person. That's just the problem. There are some people like that. When it comes to this thing, they are not disciplined. They are just who they are. So such people need help. They need to go get help. They need to go get therapy. They need to go and heal themselves. Something has gone wrong in his own life too. As a minor that got him to that point.
Mo wish pé a ní a tyrant as a government in Nigeria yẹn. Tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó máa ṣe fún àwọn tó ń ṣe rubbish yìí kọ́ gé kíní wọn kúrò ní. Because yes, there's so many cases like this.
That is happening. No, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, so many going on. Yeah.
Saying that
yeah.
People are already blaming.
Yeah, for bringing the evidence. Yeah.
Yes, we should.
It's so sad.
And support watch them very well. They are the same.
God bless you.
You see them under the comment section supporting the guy.
You will even believe somebody was. I saw a comment. I saw somebody.
You see them telling us that the lady lady to be over 40 or be 41 settle down. You see them abusing women that marry. To marry not talk on one by show she talk or talk on one by one was and then want to put blame on them just because of they want them to stay married, stay in an abusive marriage. It's really it's crazy. It's
very sad, yeah. Our society are not dealing with women very well. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, H-Fash, it's your turn. English, oh. So, oh yeah, English. Others can be carried along.
Yeah. So like everybody, like all the two speakers ahead of me, they've already, shed light on what I might want to talk about. But I saw a video on YouTube of a lady. It was a very funny video. But when I watched it, I saw like she's actually making sense. She said, I think I should say this in your Yoruba because that's where Uma fit.
Okay.
She said, Oko e to ba ti na e ninu ile to je abuser ni. Iwa wa ko eru e kuro me wa ma lo. Ma ke eru e kuro ko ma lo o ma tag e ni so that àwọn tó wà nta wọ́n lè rí abuser.
Abuser ni o. Mo gbọ́ yín.
Tó bá kẹ́rù ẹ̀ tó lọ ó tún sì máa lọ bá another person yẹn ò ní mọ̀ pa abuser ni kọ́lá sí níwájú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tó kúrò pé abuser ni. So kí ló lady yẹn try láti sọ ni pé ká máa call out àwọn èèyàn tí ò bá ṣe dáadáa. Tá bá ti ń call wọn out táwọn èèyàn irú ọ̀bọ yẹn sìn bó ṣe call ẹ̀ out nsìn. Ẹ kàn sọ pé wọ́n lè máa gbé lọ sọ́lọ́pàá ni. Career ẹ̀ náà ti bàjẹ́ náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, career ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́, yeah.
So it's better to call them out. Tó bá yẹ kó bìrì ló ń ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáná ẹ call wọn out, calling out yìí bóyá ó máa help láti set brain àwọn èèyàn ní community wa.
You're right.
Tó bá ti ṣe nǹkan àwọn èèyàn máa call ẹ̀ out ni.
Since we don't have a government that will work for us.
Yes, then let's be calling them out, bring them one gbé wá sórí social media máa set brain yẹn. Ìwọ tó bá ti mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó lè kọjá àbí tó rò sí wàá check brain ta ló fẹ́ kó máa fowó ṣe sín.
Yeah.
Ṣé tó kọ́ máa fowó ṣe sín now? So let's keep calling them out. Then tó bá ṣe nǹkan burúkú ẹ fàmì sí wọn lórí.
Thank you, my darling sister. I hope you guys understand what she's saying. She said there was a program she watched that somebody said, if you have a man that is an abuser, and I think it goes for a woman too, it should go for both gender. Okay? This is if the government is not going to.
I said it, ma. I said
both gender. So, if they tag you saying, this kind of person you be, next people will do better. All right, Evelyn, you are next online.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sis. How are you? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so for me, I'll come from this perspective. A girl child in Nigeria is an endangered species.
Correct. I agree with you.
I grew up in Nigeria. I'll use myself as an example. Many times, there were men in my neighborhood, men that my parents trusted. People that till today, I can't even tell my parents. There were men like pastors, doctors, teachers. I can't, because as a young child, I was very busty. So once you are a child that has, like, you start growing breast. Even before that, men, the people that our parents trust the most, they will try to touch you. They will try to do things to you. I used to think I was the only person until now that we hear people, my friends,
having got to speak
on the internet, when they say stuff like that, I'm like, So that happened to you too? I am telling you, if you have a girl child in Nigeria, you have to watch out for her. I'm not even kidding. For example, growing up, when I was in like SS2, my mom, there's a guy on my street. He was very intelligent. He was a medical student in the university. So, and I was a science student. My mom would pay him to teach me physics and chemistry and math. But guess what? He was teaching me in his room. Me, now, as a parent, there's no way in this world I would have allowed a young guy to teach my child. I don't know what my mom was thinking of. My mom is alive right now. Sometimes I've told her about it. I said, what are you even thinking? Maybe she trusted
him, yeah.
Me. Can you understand? Maybe because I'm like me. Because of what I experienced growing up. There is no way in this world that I would allow my child, my daughter, to be with any man, whether it's my pastor, it's my doctor, it's my brother. I am telling you, no man in this world will I allow my child to be with in a room. We close the door. This man will be teaching me chemistry and physics, and he will try to touch me. So one day, I ran out. I ran home, and I told my mom. That was the end of it. That's just one. I can't even be telling you many.
Oh God.
You know. So because of that, I'm telling you, anybody that's listening to me right now, if you have a daughter, they do it to as young as 5, 6, 7 years old.
Any surgery can mute any year, Joe. Go ahead. Mute one.
You know, 5, 6, 7-year-olds. Men, our men are very terrible.
Many of them, not all of them. Eja Kamala, please, not all of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them. We have some of them, few of them that are decent.
Of course. Some, but I will tell you the percentage is very, very high.
You are right.
I'm telling you, the percentage is very, very high. I had neighbors that I know their wives. At least that one, at least I was already maybe in college, that they will come and ask me out. I'm sure if I'd agreed, you know, oh my God, I can't even tell you. It's terrible. It's terrible. If you watch Oriyomi, if you watch your
yes,
program, oh my goodness,
so many nasty stories on Oriyomi. So many nasty stories.
Sleeping with their children.
Yeah.
Fathers impregnating their children. So, and this culture that we have in Nigeria of like, if there's a secret in the family.
Somebody on YouTube said I was molested by 2 men. One of them is my older cousin. The other one is married to my sister. Is a respected doctor. Wow.
See, the people that do these things the most are uncles.
They are close people.
Uncles and cousins and like stepfathers. I am telling you, uncles like your father's brother, your mother's brother, they live with you. You know
who come close.
And your cousins, your older cousins, they're all this brother Adugo. I'm telling you, the people that you trust the most, your pastor, your children's teacher, don't ever say it's a man should be teaching your child a lesson. You know, all these lessons of the after school
lesson teacher, and you now leave them alone.
Teacher, those ones, I'm telling you, and they will tell the kid not to tell, so the kid will not tell.
Or they threaten them.
threaten.
They usually threaten them.
It's terrible. If you have a daughter, please don't trust anybody. Even sometimes sometimes I ask my kids, oh, does anybody touch you? You have to ask them. You have to even ask them, even if their father says, sometimes there's a way you ask them. Because fathers do it too.
Yes, some fathers do it too.
You know? And somebody was talking about reporting to the authority, and these authorities, they do it too.
You are right.
There's men. Oh my God. It's very, very sad.
Yeah.
It's very, very sad.
Oh, thank you, sis.
Look at that woman. Saying that maybe it was.
Somebody said some ladies do it to young boys too. Yes, I've heard about that. And you know what? H-Fash, you want to believe it might likely be that guy, DJ Kulet's husband. It is likely, probably he was abused too as a child.
Yes.
Yeah. Most men that grow up that can't control themselves are usually abused by some aunties and all that while they were young too.
You know, for men, a lot of
but they don't speak out.
A lot of men, they because we've had this topic with a whole bunch of my friends that are male. A lot of them, they were abused by their house girl.
You see?
Their house girl, when they were young, their parents, the house girl that the parents had in the house. A high percentage of our men, they were abused by those house girls.
You see?
So then the boy, they don't know. Then they will
at least because of what I do, I've had some couple of men confess to me when they talk to me, you know, like for counseling, and we discuss and I ask some questions. There was somebody that the mother's friend was the one that started something with this guy as a young boy. Yes, the mother's friend. And the mother does not know. Not one of them, not two.
And you know, the problem we have in our culture is the fact that, you know, how we encourage our kids not to talk. Our culture does not.
I don't think we should be in that era now. This era should be an era where parents should be able to allow their children to talk. Yes. Thank you very much, so that we can. Vivian, can you go? Can you talk now? Vivian.
Good evening.
Good evening. Please kindly help us to make it brief so that we can. Yeah.
I'll make it brief. I was just passing by that. I heard you talked about it. I didn't know what you were talking about.
But now you should know. Do you want us to recap?
No, I went to YouTube to listen to all the stuff.
Okay.
That's why I came back.
Okay.
So pretty much that lady, I will classify her as a hero.
Yeah.
You know, she's a hero, regardless of what anybody
might say.
Any comments, you know, we should stop encouraging that. A lot of kids have been abused growing up. You know, I grew up in a place where somebody told me, somebody touched you, you get pregnant. When they mean touch, I thought just be touching, not, you know, not that. You know, I've seen young girls getting pregnant. Why? It's because of these old men abusing their body. You know, and later on, the men start complaining women are not submissive and all this stuff. They are the cause of this problem. When we start tapping from the root, it will be able to prevent the cause of this. In our profession, medical profession, that guy has lost respect totally. You know, he has lost respect. I would say they should be having somebody there when they examine any patient. You know, it's not right. It's not right at all. So let me let other people talk.
Thank you very much. So concerning the men, somebody said until they speak out, but they joke about it. Some of them don't realize that they were abused. Wow.
I would say something.
We are talking about men now.
Yes, I have a friend. He's a pharmacist.
Okay.
He told me his house help was the one that abused him.
Wow.
And this guy sleeps out like dog.
Yeah, that's always the result of most of them. They end up not having control.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think it's part of it. You know, it goes anything under the skirt. It doesn't care.
You see? That the person that confided in me too, that was what that person is going through. He doesn't have control when it comes to women. He sleeps with anything.
Does not have control.
Yeah.
One video of young girls spending money, just young girls fall for those things. He talked to me about it, and I told him it's actually wrong. It's a wrong practice, you know.
So a man is saying something. He said, when I was a boy of about 12, I almost got molested by a lady much older. She was probably in her 30s, late 30s. When I needed help to pass a night in her place, thank God she couldn't pull the courage to press harder. Wow. Àwọn aláìlójútì obìnrin nìyẹn o. Anyama. 12-year-old. 12-year-old. Kí ló wà lára 12-year-old?
Bottom line, we should protect our children, regardless whether it's a male or
yes, that is just it.
Yeah. Don't try.
All right, we have a man as a guest. I hope I've not disconnected him. Oh. Okay, good. So I want a man. Thank you, my darling sister. I want a man's input this time around. Can you tell us? Were you following what we were saying? All right, sir. Please, can you let your voice be a bit louder?
Okay, what I would say is three things. Morality. There's a lot of immorality going on in Nigeria or globally.
In our society. Okay, globally, okay.
And in Nigeria, in case of Nigeria, there is this lack of awareness that, you need to speak if you are being molested. Whether you have evidence or no evidence, speaking out creates a boundary around that person and creates a close watch around that person. Then two, people should stop stigmatizing people,
victims
who talk or who speak out, because if they stigmatize one, others will be discouraged.
Thank you.
To talk.
Thank you.
And I've had friends, a friend of mine, we grew together, he was molested by someone like an auntie. And I have a cousin, one of my in-laws came to stay with me briefly here in America. And I noticed that when he used the bathroom, he does not lock the door properly. I called my wife, told my wife, if this cannot change, tell him to leave our house. He left our house. My wife believes I'm hard, but the fact is, I told everybody, whatever I'm doing, I'm protecting my children. It's not about relationship with your everything.
Not about family now. This is about your children.
Yeah, because we have to place our priorities right, and that's why I was angry about the mom of the famous mom.
Yes.
Because before anything, first, even if I go out and they say, "Oh, he did this," before my mom will come here, tell me the truth, so I will know what to say. She will excuse us. She will have a one-on-one conversation with me. If I say no, she will go out to fight for me. I say, he said no, it's no. But if I say yes, she say, you are wrong. She will cancel me. Modern day parents lack. Some because of they believe staying out longer will fetch them more money. But little they know that if they stay out longer, they risk losing their family for money. And I will encourage people on this platform to try as possible to be watchful, prayerful, and do due diligence. Because if you are not close to your child enough, that's when they can keep secret. But if you are close enough, they say, this happened. They have a school bus that takes them to school. One day, my daughter told me that someone said he was going to fight her in school bus. I called the school, let them warn so and so. It's disturbing my child. And after a while, the parents of the boy was invited to the school, and they wrote a apology letter that he would not do that again because I involved the school. So if they have close bond with the kids, the kids will open up, and they need to be watchful as well too. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you
so much for your contribution. Somebody here is saying I was a victim when I was 9, a guy by older lady, 9-year-old. All right, Yemi, you are next online. Can you please go ahead?
morning, everybody.
Good morning, and please, can you help us to make it brief? Go ahead.
Okay. I want to talk in line. In fact, it was just as if the person that spoke last knew what is in my mind. Because the mother of that girl,
Mama Favor.
Mama Favor, what kind of mother is she?
No, somebody said something that I think we should hold on to. Somebody said probably she was abused too as a younger woman. And, you know, they made it seem like it's one of those things. Maybe that could be the reason. And I think there is a need to think of in that line too.
Because had they been DJ Kulet is somebody that covers evil. Is somebody that harbors evil. With the way Mama Favor was even saying and all those
nonsense.
That thing should have just died down, and that girl will continue with that kind of that, I don't know how to put it, because because when I watched the video, I was just like, what is this woman saying? In fact, I had to go and watch the video again to be very sure that was the girl's mother.
You want us to play it again?
In fact, because DJ Kulet was like, was the one that was even fighting on behalf of
even crying.
Was even crying. She was so much in pain that how could you, that
the mother of the child,
would have said maybe it was not because you were the one that gave birth to the child, but your biological child, and you want us to just say maybe she's being bribed, or maybe she's even in a relationship with his said
and it might be probably because
or maybe the stigma
understanding. She may probably she too has gone through it, and she feels like remember DJ Kulet at a point said you are going to jail. That during the voice in the audio, DJ Kulet actually told him. So in our own understanding, Joe. Or probably the guy has been giving her money.
Even looking at it from the point of view of rape, the woman might even be afraid of stigmatization.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Okay.
But notwithstanding, we should always learn to speak up for our children. Like, for instance, in the church where we worship, there is a particular boy that is always like, maybe at times when I go for a shift, Saturday stroke Sunday, I won't be able to go to church on Sunday. The father will take them to the church, and there is no time my 9-year-old daughter will get home and will always complain, this boy slapped me, this boy beat me, this and that. But the day I stood up for my child was the last day that such thing happened. So we should just try and
parents should be
stand up for our children. Even that woman should be arrested, should be probed. Because what she's saying is an evidence against her, and I'm so disappointed. May the Lord help us. Jesus.
Lord is not coming to help us.
I don't even know what to say.
We have to be intentional. And we need a working government.
I'm even praying for the mother of the child.
If we
pity DJ Kulet, she doesn't deserve this
at all. After waiting so long, so sad. If we have a working government, go ahead, sir.
Nobody deserves evil, but it's just nature. Some will experience good, some will experience bad.
But if we have a working government, what we call sin, what we call temptation, are actually crime that people should pay for. It's a crime. What we call temptation, what we call sin, are crimes. If we have a working government, we don't have to go through all this. One to say one.
From another point of view, I don't want to sound as if I'm being biased. I know even the lady herself must have been seeing the red flag.
I don't think any sane woman will see that the person she's marrying will be a minor abuser. I didn't say no. Probably she might have noticed that is a womanizer, or possible Korea's womanizer. But you know, in our society, hardly la marry ọkùnrin tí ò ń ṣe oníṣe nínú àwọn ọkùnrin wa. Level ṣíṣe yẹn is now different. You understand? And sometimes we give them that excuse. Probably after marriage, you will change.
Anybody that cannot change outside cannot change inside.
So maybe that is where we can say, okay, maybe she saw red flag and she went ahead to marry him. You know, she might not know how deep. And that is why I put up a post. I said, can you really know the person you want to marry? How do you test somebody you want to marry? For example, in this kind of a situation now, do you want to test somebody with a minor to see whether he will molest a minor? You know, it's somehow. It's somehow. Yeah. Kọ́lọ́ má jẹ́ ká bọ́ lórí burúkú èèyàn àdúrà èmi náà ti gbàdúrà anyway.
There was a post I read that I said even the man used to abuse his own cousin.
Yeah, I think it was DJ Kulet that wrote it.
Yes, and friend.
Yes.
I don't think it is that yesterday that she's just knowing about it.
No. She said this thing has been going on for the past 6 months. But I think she needed to get enough evidence. She actually said it 6 months. Also, only 6 months. But I'm sure she wanted enough evidence.
Because all the stunts she's putting up, like, it's not getting to me. It's not easy.
Hold on. Who is putting up stunts?
I say I pray she heals on time.
Oh, okay.
That she heals.
Oh, it's a matter of time. Hopefully she does. Yeah, hopefully. She's a busy person that will help her too, you know.
Because what I've just noticed is I sensed something was wrong because I'm a very ardent follower of her. I noticed that when she first got married, she takes the guy to they always go to events together. Like 2 months after her wedding, I just noticed that all those public affection stopped.
Okay.
Initially, I felt maybe it was because she wanted to keep her marriage off social media. But at some other time, I just felt she used to post content and everything. I sensed something was wrong.
Oh, girl. All right. Evelyn, can you talk now? So let me put other people down so that after you, we can stop. So, a man is agreeing that Onishe làwọn ọkùnrin. Only we are all Onishe. Pastors and Alpha are in the front row of Onishe, but I don't do minor. Hello, you can go ahead, sis. And you will be the last one so that we can stop. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you are on, ma. Hello, à ń gbọ́ yín o. We can hear you. Ẹ káalẹ́ ma o. Good evening. Ẹ káalẹ́. Ma.
Yes, ma. God bless you for this work you are doing, ma.
Ẹ ṣé ma.
Èmi ni mo máa sábà sọ pé we have known the truth, and the truth we have known has set us free. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi, ma?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín, ma.
Hello?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín. We can hear you clearly.
Hello?
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me on TikTok? Because I can hear her.
We can hear you, ma.
Ẹ ṣe volume kìíní, it's okay. We can hear you.
Okay, ma. I'm trying to keep my voice low because I'm in Nigeria and the weather, we are in the early morning here.
Orulewa, okay.
I experienced it growing up too.
And
I live with the stigma for about 40 years now of my life. Kinto heal.
Oh.
So I just pray for DJ Kulet. God will see her through this trying period.
Amen.
I will never judge her. She has done the right thing. Involved too. I just pray, Oma heal, because if care is not taken, only affected for the rest of her life. So Ekushema.
Sherry, not la ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé the support we give to on social media goes a long way, and that is why I said nobody should blame this lady because she's going through trauma already. You know, she's going through trauma already, and hopefully people will reach out to her. I tried to reach out to her, but I think she has turned off her number. I saw her number online. I tried to get across. The number was off. I sent message. It was not delivering. So it's a traumatic time for her, irrespective of if she's posting. She will have a manager that will be posting videos for her and all that. So I'm not sure she's the one posting. So hopefully women that are supposed to give her support will not be the one to nail her. It is what it is. It's so sad. I know it's something that is traumatic. Kama is a sorry situation by, and a marriage that has not even lasted 1 year, going through this, that's a serious one on anyone. So, and my darling sister, I'm hugging you from here, and I'm glad you are healing up too. All right, guys, at this point, hopefully we look up to the updates. We follow the update to see what is going on. And there is no how you can tell people what to do when they go into marriage. Like I told somebody, I say matters of the heart is very, very strong. In as much as we want to tell people, look out for red flag, look out for this, look out for that. The people that didn't see any red flag, they got married. Marriage break. Marriage break. The ones that saw red flag, the man might decide to change. So by the time you say you want to look out for red flag, you will be too careful and you make mistakes. So I'm not saying we should not look out for red flag, but in the looking out for red flag, make sure you're not going to lose a good person, But there are some things I'm not sure any woman wants to go for a man to get kó rí wípé kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè bá sùn. No, kò sí obìnrin tó máa fẹ́ tẹ́rí sírú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kò sí obìnrin náà, especially when it now involves minor. I don't see any reasonable lady. This lady is very hard working. She has a good job. We all see her. We all see her that she's very hard working. And it's not, and I'm glad that she has work. Iṣẹ́ tó ní ló fún ní courage. Imagine if she's somebody that doesn't have work. If she's the one depending on this man, she won't be able to live, Sha. Kò sí lè kúrò. Because she will first think of where is she going to start from. Where will she see money to rent for her rent house? Where is she going to? And this is why when our children are getting married, our door should be open for them. Our door. Our children, even when they get married, as a man, as a woman, they still need us. They still need us. We wish the best for them, but nobody can say what the future holds. It's unfortunate. The day DJ Kulet was getting married, everybody was happy for her. Everybody, she married, the parents were happy. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody knows tomorrow. So we are wishing DJ Kulet all the strength she can get at this time, trying times. We are hugging her from afar. We are giving her a hug. Irú eléyìí rí àfíndẹ́rù bọ́ lọ́rọ̀ ni. Títẹlómi worst jẹ́ eléyìí lọ. Àdẹ̀ní pé tẹni tó worst náà pò dáa. But it's just to let you know that there is nothing tó ń bọ̀ lókè tílé ògbà. And we are not saying it is easy. No, we are not saying it is easy. It's not something that is easy for any woman to go through. So we just wish you continue to have the strength, but we are proud of you coming out to talk in case you get to see this video. Thank you everyone that has contributed on TikTok. You are all appreciated. Thank you everyone on YouTube for all your comments, for your contribution, and for speaking out too. Thank you everyone on Facebook. It's unfortunate that the kind of society we come from, women are not giving voice, but it's not business as usual. You should be getting to know this. So people should be careful what they do. Even you women, all women that are doing this nonsense, one day, because it will get to a stage, men too will start talking. Because this abuse thing is not about women alone. Men are being abused too. They are being abused too. Thank you, greater glory. Men are being abused too. So thank you, everyone. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá lọ sùn torí àwọn tó máa lọ, torí àti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ lọ́la. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Bola Abuja, watch the video from the beginning. Kintubere again. Hold on, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my sister. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, I had to join.
YouTube. Emma, if you are just getting to join us and you don't know what is going on, you can watch the big video from the beginning to understand what is going on. Kate Alade, thank you, ma. Please don't block me on Facebook. I'm a top fan. What is your name on Facebook? Kate Alade. What is your name so that I'll go and look for it? I blocked you. What did you do? That's what I should even ask you. I don't just block. What did you do? Anyway, I'm waiting for you to comment your name. Comment your name so I'll go and check. Bọ́lá Abuja, ẹ bá mi wo fídíò yẹn láti bẹ̀rẹ̀, á ti ṣe tán almost 1.5 hours, ó ti rẹ̀ mí. Fídíò kejì tí máa ṣe lénìí ni ẹ̀mí mi ò gbé mo rọ́jú ni. What is your name? I'm waiting o. Good night everybody on Facebook. Mo ń dúró fún Kate Alade.